Test 1 2 1 2.
G'day, me old China. Are we on? I'm doing commentary. Good afternoon everyone and welcome to Coburg City Oval. Victorian Women's Football League action just about to get underway in the Premier Division. St Kilda Sharks taking on the Berwick Hawks. They were known as the Hawks for the last few years. I think they might have gone back to their Berwick Wickers. So scene set for a great game. My name's Lisa Caddo. I'm the Vice President of the Victorian Women's Football League. Be bringing the action to you this afternoon. We only have myself in the commentary box, so we won't have play-by-play commentary today, but we'll certainly bring you all the action, and as you can watch it also. A great tackle there by the Sharks. Their captain, Sarah Chapman, to win the ball on the half-back line. So Berwick won the toss today, and they're kicking to the city end, which is the end to the right of screen. Tammy Norkie with the Sharks there with the ball. Just a chip, as you can see, and out of bounds. So round 6 VWFL Premier Division action today. This is the first game of the round. St Kilda Sharks coming off a fantastic win last weekend over Eastern Devils. And Berwick playing some pretty good footy, but finding the wins hard to register at the moment. In the second half of the game last week for St Kilda against Eastern, they really showed some pretty good cohesive team play and really started to gel together well. They are a mix of old and new, with a lot of new players joining them from St Albans Spurs this year and other clubs, as well as new recruits to football, so it would take them some time to gel together. And of course Berwick in their second year under Melbourne Football Club player and also Kangaroos player Sean Smith, who is the coach of Berwick. Berwick do have some very good young players in their team, and they're certainly a developing side. Pretty strong wind here, favouring the the right of screen end, where Berwick are kicking to, going to the city. So quite a strong wind pushing towards that to make that the scoring end at this stage of the game. Otherwise, good conditions, as you can see on your screen. It's a lovely day here in Melbourne. Pretty good work in tight there by Berwick. Some pretty good defensive work to just close it up there for a ball up. At the Bell, that is the Bell Street end of the ground. Some great running there by Claire Heffernan from St Kilda, and handing it off then to Shannon McFerrin, driving it forward. Just inside the St Kilda Sharks forward 50, so it's a ball up. And a great rove of the pack there from Phoebe McWilliams. And it looks like onto Amy Catterall. I think that was the goal kicker. And a good goal for the Sharks to start the game. Good work there by Phoebe Williams, roving that ball off, and number 37, and driving it forward. And then to one of the St Kilda Sharks 2013 recruits, Amy Catterall, who is a Victorian State player and who has a very distinguished career at St Albans, including Premiership player in 2012 and 2011 before transferring across to St Kilda. Great play there by the Berwick defender, clearing it out. Really good run. And the ball's out of bounds here, just in front of our commentary position. And a big thanks to Mr. Darryl Folds. He's He's the man behind the camera bringing us all the action live today. Good grab there by Berwick. Driving now their first forward 50 entry for the game is a good one. Hands off, great hands there to number 32. And a fantastic centering kick by 16 from Berwick. Alicia Hines, a gun player, which results in a very good goal to Berwick, very well worked goal. Just can't see who that player is at the moment. Is that Richo? I'll bring you that goal scorer shortly, but that was an excellent goal by Berwick, very well worked. Good hard running here on the wing, and strong defence there holding up to push it into that 50 with that long kick forward. Number 12, that was from Berwick. Richo, they call her, Stephanie Brown. So it's a goal apiece here at Coburg City Oval today, and we hope you're enjoying our VWFL Premier Division action. Big thank you to all of our VWFL sponsors, of course, Melbourne Football Club, Metropolitan Fire Brigade, Sherwood Sportswear. We've also got the wonderful Sue Alberti as a partner. AFL Victoria, we're working extensively with Coburg City Oval, so there's a lot happening in women's footy. Good work there by Belinda. Bit of a name lost there. Belinda Haitley from St Kilda, number 5. Ruckman, also from St Albans. Very strong ruckman. Good work there by her. Great grab there from St Kilda by Mia Ray Clifford, holding up well there in the back line and kicking it out wide to Tammy Norkie, but it looks like the boundary line will win the race in that one. So plenty happening in women's football. Listeners viewers may know about the first ever AFL Women's Draft, which will be held this Wednesday night at Melbourne Football Club, in an initiative with Melbourne Football Club, the Western Bulldogs, the AFL, to have a AFL Women's game in June. Melbourne Football Club versus the Western Bulldogs. So it's a historic day for women's footy coming up this Wednesday with the first ever actual women's football draft. And a lot of interest in those draft picks and who will actually play in that game. Women have been invited to nominate for that draft. Good hands off there by Tammy Norkie to Penny Cooler-Reid, but the ball's quickly back into Berwick's forward line. Richo's a star down there. Stephanie Brown just offline with that one, but pretty good work by Berwick pushing it forward. They are kicking to the city end, as we said. We've got a pretty good wind advantage there, but they'd want to really capitalise on it in this first quarter. Certainly had plenty of the play apart from the first couple of minutes of the quarter. 25-minute quarters that we do play in the Premier Division. Number 3, Penny Cooler-Reid from St Kilda kicking out. It's fallen short and Berwick are driving the ball straight back. Great pick up there by Stephanie Brown, hands off. Looks like it's all tied up over there just near the boundary line, and field umpire Dale Robinson will throw the ball up. Umpires looking resplendent in their new uniforms. Good hands there by Penny Cooler-Reid, taking the ball out from the ruck and trying to clear it out. Good pressure by Berwick, but St Kilda just able to clear it out there from the 50. And the ball's out of bounds and will be thrown in over there on the wing. On the eastern side, it's very good condition, Coburg City Oval. We hope you're enjoying our VWFL Premier Division coverage, brought to you live today from Coburg City Oval. We are endeavouring to live stream as many games as we can. We've got 10 locked in for this year. We did start last year just live streaming the grand finals, but so extending our coverage this year and our broadcast. So we hope that you're enjoying it, and some pretty good footy action. Tammy Norkie's had a fair bit of the ball so far, experienced St Kilda sharp. Into Claire Heffernan. Strong hands there by Claire. Windy conditions are making it a bit difficult, but players certainly not hitting their targets as well as they could be. A great drive forward by Berwick. Looks like that could be Amanda Walsh from Berwick, number 17. Mousy as she's known. I think she's playing her 100th game today, but it's fallen short into Clifford for the Sharks. Great use of the ball there by Penny Cooler-Reid. Good delivery. Lucky the Sharks there to retain possession. It was a good tackle by Berwick. You can probably hear in the mic there that wind is certainly quite strong here. And the ball's locked up. Another attack by Berwick. They're certainly dominating the inside 50s. Great hands off there to number 18. And another goal. Very good goal there by Stephanie Cutting from Berwick. Fantastic play. Good use of the ball there. Good, lots of run from Berwick at this stage of the game. Pressure too to lock that ball into the 50, and that run of Berwick is, with the wind, is proving hard to counter for St Kilda Sharks at this stage. Looked to be a good clearance there by Berwick, but they just couldn't quite latch onto it, and Alex Vanderwall held the ball up there on the wing. Rucks are at it. Outstanding tackle there by the Sharks, by their inspirational captain, number 17, Sarah Chapman. Appeared the Berwick player had just got away from her, but really fantastic pressure there. They're driving it forward again, Berwick. Clever tap there too by number 38. Hands off. Kicking it long into the forward line again. Here's a chance for Richo. Great pressure by Berwick. It's been paid as a throw against Amanda Walsh there, and lucky escape there by the Sharks to clear the ball out. And nice disposal too from the Sharks to clear it out. Plenty of young guns to watch out for here today. Number 62 for the Sharks, looking particularly good with that disposal, Danica Pedersen. Plenty of Berwick players as well who are excellent young players of the game that you'll be seeing, including in the ruck, Courtney Clarkson, number 24, who is a genuine young star of the game, come up through the youth girls division. Another chance here for Berwick to go forward. And a good long kick into the forward 50 there, pretty much to the top of the square. Fantastic work there by Emma Shortus from Berwick to take that grab under pressure. Drives it in long. Amanda Walsh has taken the mark, and it's over the boundary line, so it will be a ball in. Just grabbed it over the line there, did Amanda. Already showing she needs to be tightened up there on the forward line. Dangerous forward who can kick goals, bags of goals, small forward. Have another go. The boundary umpire will have another go at throwing the ball in there. And we'll have one more go. Let's see if we can get it. So good clearance there by the Sharks. Fantastic pressure by Berwick, outstanding pressure. Tackling pressure's ferocious. And they've won a free kick there. Ashley Fennell, number 5, drives the ball long and high into the 50. Phoebe McWilliams there, great pickup and kicking across the goal. Not really to anyone there, but Tammy Norkie's pushing hard, as is Steph Cutting from Berwick, but the ball goes out of bounds. And it's thrown back in. And a great work in the ruck there, great shark by Phoebe McWilliams, great hit out to Phoebe from Claire Heffernan. Berwick's taken the ball out of the ruck. Cherie Charles, very experienced player, and it's with Amanda Walsh, who tries to hand off to a target. Still well and truly inside Berwick's forward 50, and they're in with a very good chance here. Ball just over the head of those players there, and will be a point to Berwick. So Berwick certainly doing all the scoring early. 2-3-15 to the Sharks 1, single goal 6. Midway through the first quarter here at Coburg City Oval. We hope you're enjoying our coverage. It's a good day in Melbourne, as you can see. It's a bit windy and the wind is quite a strong breeze to the city end of the ground, which is the end that Berwick, who won the toss, are kicking to in this first quarter. Tammy Norkie to take the kick out then for the Sharks, and finds the target there in Phoebe McWilliams, who's delivered well to Claire Heffernan. And the Sharks have cleared it out of their Berwick's 50. And Claire then, and she hits the target moving forward. Looks like Melissa Mansfield from St Kilda. And back to Phoebe McWilliams. Outstanding running there by Phoebe. Great work by Melissa Mansfield, Melissa Morrison for the Sharks, but Berwick now driving the ball back. The very long kick back by Berwick, and some good run by the Berwick players. The umpires paid a free kick to Richo. Stephanie Brown, I've just about called her Richardson then. Stephanie Brown, aka Richo, number 12. She did play for St Kilda a few years ago, but she started at Berwick, I believe, and she's back there with her home team. And I'm not sure what that free kick was paid for, a holding or a push against Melinda Haitley from the Sharks. Richo kicking for goal, magnificent off the boot, did not look like missing that. Fabulous goal by Richo. That's her second. And the Wickers, 3-3-21, that will be, skip away a bit to the Sharks as they are kicking with this breeze, and they would need to make the most of it, but a very good start. They've certainly dominated play in the inside 50s since shortly into the first quarter, so good play there by Berwick. The umpires paid a free kick for high to Claire Heffernan from the Sharks, who will drive her team forward. And she's hit a target there. Out to Georgia Harris. who I think was at Berwick also before going to St Albans. So the Sharks driving it forward, and Amy Catterall-Nelly holding a mark there, under pressure, trying to get the ball out, but clearing it out there for Berwick, trying to clear it out of their 50. The Sharks really need to try and make the most of these opportunities into the forward 50 because they're few and far between at this stage. It's a good delivery by Penny Cooler-Reid into Danica Pedersen. But she hasn't hit the target there going forward, and Berwick look to be able to run it out. Good defensive pressure there by the Wickers. Alana Tully just taking possession there. Good pick up by Alana. Good skills. The umpires paid holding the ball, dropping the ball against Berwick, so St Kilda. Martha Cantwell with that free kick there in front of the St Kilda bench. Then a good grab by Berwick. Berwick returning to their traditional Berwick colours this year after having played as the Berwick Hawks in an association with Hawthorn Football Club for the last few years. Nice work there by Belinda Haitley, very mobile ruckman. Good push forward by the Sharks again. The ball is out from the ball up onto Shannon McFerrin, who's driving it forward in the wind, and the Sharks running onto it there. Looks like a snap goal there from the Sharks. Appears to be kicked by Jess Gardner. That was a really good goal on the left foot, very opportunistic, and she made no mistake there. Really needed goal for the Sharks at this stage. So 3-3-21, the Wickers to the Sharks 2 goals. Good use of that forward 50 entry there by St Kilda. Certainly doing well out of the centre, Berwick. Their midfield. Free kick there to Cherie Charles for high. Taken too high, and she drives into deep inside 50 with good delivery. No one can take the mark. Looks like she didn't have it there, Tammy Norkie, and the umpires indicated she was taken high, and she's looking a bit sore to get up there, but it's a free kick to Tammy Norkie from St Kilda, previous St Kilda captain. Good attack on the ball. And she clear passes across to Shannon McFerrin, of course, the champion Shannon McFerrin. But fantastic work there by Romy Timmins. Berwick star, really, Romy Timmins. Star of women's football. Certainly one of the good young players going around in the game. The umpire has had the ball thrown in again. It appears that the rucks are wrestling, and she's having the ball thrown up. Great tackle there by Claire Heffernan. Ferocious attack on Cherie Charles. Good work by Charles Too Strong there. She's been a stalwart of the game, played a lot of footy, and had a couple of serious knee injuries, has represented the state. Good clearance there by Cherie to get the hands off. Drive it forward. Looks like it'll be locked in, and it will be another ball up just next to the boundary line. Close to the forward 50, at the city end of the ground, Berwick kicking to the city end. And it'll be a ball in. Can't be too long to go now in the first quarter of this Premier Division game, with Berwick leading 3-21 to St Kilda 2 goals. Sarah Chapman, the St Kilda captain, there has been pinged for a throw. And the siren sounded, so Cherie Charles will have a shot for goal. She'll be kicking from outside the 50. It's a big ask, but it is a big breeze to that city end. And she's tried to get onto a torp, and she certainly got onto it, but it's out on the floor there, so no score. So quarter time in this very entertaining Round 6 Victoria Women's Football League Premier Division game. We hope you're enjoying our coverage. My name's Lisa Caddo, your host for today's game, presenter for today's game. We only have me on board at the moment. If anyone out there that's watching is interested in doing some commentary work with us and media work with us, please jump on our website, which is vwfl.org.au, and we are recruiting commentators and people for our media team. Contact Brooke Nazetta, our media manager, and talk to her if you are interested. A shout out to anyone interested in commentary. But we are being very entertained by this game here. 3-3-21. Berwick leading St Kilda Sharks 2-1, 2 goals at quarter time. So we'll be back with you to start the second quarter.